Matter. I'm Brenda host of Seniors Matter. We're live every Friday at 12:30 p.m. on www.RainierAvenueRadio.world, your community radio station. You can also listen to us on YouTube, and of course the Rainier Avenue Radio App. We feature interviews with people that provide services or have valuable information for seniors, their families, and the community. Do you need financial documents notarized? Call me, Brenda, at 206-683-2636. Tell me where, I'll meet you there. My guest today is Vania C. Bynum. She is an accomplished dancer, teacher, and choreographer with a true passion for enhancing lives through her artistic talents. But before I forget, I also want to tell you and remind you about Earth Day. Earth Deserves More Than a Day returns to Rainier Avenue Radio later this month from the 21st to the 26th, featuring environmental justice-themed broadcasts daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, I would like to welcome Miss Vania. Miss Vania, are you in the studio?
Yes.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well on this Friday. It's not raining.
Yeah, I know. No liquid sunshine. Yay. So,
yes.
Vania, I know you have been very, very busy, and I know you are working on a new project called Sawubona Festival, which is going to be held on Saturday, May 17th at Bellevue College. But before you get into all of that, I would like you to tell my audience a little bit about you and your journey that led you to this point.
Okay. First of all, my name is Vania Bynum. I'm originally from Alabama. I am a lover of the arts. I've always been since a young age, but my pathway took me into engineering. And so I went through engineering to the arts when I came to Seattle. So I came here to work as an engineer, and I found myself at Cornish College of the Arts, revisiting the passion that was once lit when I was a young girl. And I got my degree in dance and performing arts. And at that time, I really wanted to really connect with people a little bit more than just through the computer. And so I wanted to make sure that my dance and what I can contribute to the arts was really about helping people and uplifting people. And I started that journey with Arts for the Greater Good. And that was in 2005 when Hurricane Katrina hit, and I just graduated. And that's when I did my first show and benefit to help the community. And from there, I knew that this was my pathway.
Right.
And fast forward to now, I'm the founder of VCBynum Arts and Education, where our mission is to uplift and empower communities through the arts. We do that through dance classes, workshops, performances, and we love to collaborate with the community to just inspire and uplift everyone. And we also have a focus, our lens focuses on communities of color so that we can share our culture throughout the Northwest and beyond.
So who are you collaborating with on this event that's coming up?
Yeah, so the Sawubona Festival, I'm collaborating with the Umoja Scholars on Bellevue College's campus, as well as ARTH, which is African American Reach and Teach Health Organization, Health Ministry, actually. The Sawubona is sponsored by the City of Bellevue Cross-Cultural Center Without Walls. So we're spreading our culture throughout the Northwest, but we don't have a particular place. through the artist is how we do this. So through this collaboration, we are doing the Sawubona Festival. And Sawubona is a Zulu term that means I see you. And when I applied for this grant, I was tasked to do something that really celebrates diversity in the community. And so what I thought is that the African continent is so diverse through all of the countries.
Mhm.
And a lot of times the cultures are just kind of linked into one. This is Black culture. But in all actuality, we want to see, celebrate, and uplift diversity from the different cultures. And so when I found the word Sawubona, which is a Zulu term, I thought this is exactly what my what this festival is all about. So during the Sawubona Festival, you will be experiencing music, dance, poetry, storytelling, and more from different cultures in the African continent. So we have African American culture. We will have a Malawian group, Eritrean group, West African dance, and more. And so I really thought it would be a wonderful experience, especially here on the East Side, to share and to learn about all the beautiful cultures. Well, not all of them, because there are so many, but some of the amazing cultures from the African continent.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening live to Seniors Matter with your host, Brenda Charles Edwards, on www.RainierAvenueRadio.world. And we're also on YouTube. And we are your community radio station. We're here on Fridays at 12:30 p.m. Do you know what's the best legacy we can give ourselves and our loved ones? Join me on Zoom for a group or individual session on legacy end-of-life planning. And once again, don't forget about Earth, because if it wasn't for Earth, we wouldn't be here. Well, no, that's not true. It was God that put us here. But anyway, he put us here on Earth. He had a place for us. That celebration is going to be returning this month from the 21st of April to the 26th, featuring environmental justice themed broadcasts daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now back to my guest, Vania C. Bynum. And so she's already told you, she's expressing her feelings, joy, and commitment to the community through music, dance, poetry, and performances. And I really like that. But you said you got a grant through Bellevue. And is this part of their cross-cultural center without walls initiative they're doing?
Yes. Yes. So in the city of Bellevue, the East Side is growing so much in diversity, and there's so many cultures and so many languages, and the city is really leaning into that and looking for expressions from artists and from the different communities so that we can share in this diverse culture that's developing. So they have a program called the Cross Cultural Center Without Walls. And that is the grant that I applied for in order to do this work.
Well,
And
that's
so
really
that
exciting.
aligns directly with our mission, and it's to uplift the community with a lens on communities of color. And I think that focusing in on different countries of the African continent and seeing the beauty and the diversity of the art and culture that is offered is really wonderful. And I don't think you see that much on the East Side.
No,
So we're
no.
hoping to bring many communities together to celebrate.
I think that's really exciting. So now I've never been to Bellevue College. So can you kind of walk me through what the attendees will see and kind of where it is?
Yes. So Bellevue College is very easy to get to. It's easily off I-90, exit 11B. You'll get directions, but remember 11B. Once you come off, you drive into the campus, and we are going to be in Building U. And it's very easy once you come onto the campus. You will see signs, and it's very easy to the left. And again, we'll provide directions. But we, once you get to the building, when you come in, what you'll experience is a variety of music, African American music. You'll be greeted by amazing vendors. We will have wonderful fashions, jewelry, and other crafts. We also have a kids corner, so this is something that is family friendly. We
Mhm.
have a surprise for kids, and we'll have also a health section that is sponsored by ARTH. So you'll be able to go into a room and experience maybe massage and some fun things there, and learn about some of the things that are important to us in the community. Also, if you go and sign up today, you will be entered into a raffle. So we'll have a general raffle for those who attend, and we'll have a special raffle that you can be in if you make sure that you visit all of the vendor tables. So we'll have a lot of fun, and we just hope to have a festive environment. And, come out, bring your friends. Go to www.weinspirehumanity.org today. That is www.weinspirehumanity.org. You can go to events and find more about the Sawubona Festival, and you can sign up. We also are looking for volunteers. So if you want to volunteer with a really fun organization and a great event that have a good impact on the community, please come and volunteer. We would love to see you there.
So, Vania, I have a
Yes.
question. Are you
Okay.
going to perform at the festival?
We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot to do with putting together festivals.
I
So we
know.
may not always be able to perform, but um, that'll be a surprise.
Okay, because there's this one little group that you are involved with. I think they're called the Throwbacks.
Yes, yes. So the Throwbacks is an amazing group. All women are 50 plus years of age. We love, love, love to dance, and we dance throughout Seattle area, spreading the joy of dance and really inspiring others to let you know that you can continue to move and dance. Because at VCBynum Arts, we believe that dance is life and art feeds your soul. And so through the Throwbacks, who's run by Renee Bush. And it's a wonderful group. You should definitely come and plan to dance with us. And we got our fans. I just want to let you know that. We, we have our fans.
Yeah, I know. I got one too. And I'm not trying to be dancing, but I was taking a dance class, and they were doing
Mhm.
you know what, with the fans, and so I said, well,
Yes, where the fans
I guess
at?
I'm gonna
Yes,
have to get a
yes. Boots on
fan,
the ground.
boots on the
We
ground.
got our boots on the ground, so
Woo!
you might want to come and check us out
I
there.
know that's right. Yeah, but
Yes.
the first time I saw the Throwbacks was during COVID, and
Oh, yes.
art some art young ladies were showing me that I tell you, I played that cut for, I don't know, Daniel could probably tell you how long I played it because he was probably getting tired of it. But I was like, oh, that was my jam. I love that.
Yes, we were just spreading the word. Make sure you mask up, but in a
Right.
very, very creative way.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, it
And
was great.
we filmed down in the South Center Mall, and
Oh,
that
is
was
that
a
where
lot
it
of
was?
fun. Yeah,
Oh,
that's where we filmed. We danced in the mall, and
oh
then we
God.
shared, of course, through art.
Well,
So,
I know
yeah.
that the people in the mall, but there were people there, right? When you were doing
Yes,
this?
there were people there.
Oh, you know they
Mhm.
were getting it. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And I
Yeah.
can't remember, Vanny. Did you say that this event is free?
Yes, this event is free. It is free to the public. And the purpose of this grant is to bring culture. And it's free to all. And we want everyone to come. Come, bring your friends, bring your family, and enjoy yourself.
And don't forget, if you would love to volunteer, are
Yeah. Yes.
definitely needed. So,
Mhm.
would you give that where they can register again, please?
Yes, go to www.weinspirehumanity.org You can, if you go on the home page, you'll see options that cycle through that you can register, that you can register for volunteering or potentially being a vendor. And then if you go to the events page, you can also go and register through there. So you will easily find what you need to do. And we want you to start registering now so we can make sure that we have enough for everyone. And yeah,
What
Brenda will
about
be there as well.
who will?
Brenda.
Shh, don't tell anybody. No. Yes, I will definitely be there. Looking forward to it, most definitely.
Yes.
Food. Now, I know there's going to be food. I don't know what type of food because it's still a little early, but I just want
Yes.
my audience to know there will be food. So we
There
know
will
how
be some
important that is.
interesting food options for you. And if you register today, then you'll be sure to be updated about everything that's going on. So, and also a little bit more information about our performers. Yeah. So sign up today and you'll get
Yes.
emails about the performance, the festival, and also reminders because we definitely don't want you to forget.
No, not even. Let's see. What have I missed? Anything? Um, let's see. Vania, is there anything else you want to share about you personally? When did you start? So when you came to Seattle, and then you started dancing. You've taken a what was the name of this place? Blah, I'm all tied up this morning.
That's
Where did you
okay.
go to? Thank you, B. Where were you inspired when you went? What was the name of the facility? Not
So
facility.
I So actually, what I was talking to you about was an organization that I started called Arts for the Greater Good.
Ah,
But when I came to Seattle as an engineer. I didn't know anyone, which is so wonderful to be immersed in the arts community now. But when I actually came to Seattle, I had an injury. I had been hit by a truck. I
oh,
was not really able to move and dance
wait a
that
minute. Wait
much.
a minute.
And
You were serious? Were you like, okay, wait a minute, back up details. Were you in a car and you were hit by a truck, or were
I was
you?
not in a car. That's why I
Oh,
say dance saved my life. I was not in the car. I was in the crosswalk going to an engineering class. I was hit by a truck, and for a while, I couldn't even sit down. I had to stand up, to take my classes as I graduated. When I came to work at Microsoft, I had to stand up. And so I started going to Iwajo Dance Center with Edna DeGray, and
oh
many in the
yeah, I know
community
Edna. She's
yes,
fun.
may know Edna. And so I started doing Pilates with her.
Hmm.
And as I started doing Pilates, um, I wanted to move and dance more. And what really moved me to get started again was seeing Alvin Ailey. So I saw
Oh,
Alvin Ailey as an adult live for the first time, and
hmm.
all of the artistry that was already God had already put in me just came
Hmm.
out in such an emotional way that I wanted to do this art. And so I actually started as my body got better through Pilates and through movement. I started dancing with their youth group because at that time I looked very young and I could
You
dance with
still
the
do.
teens. So I danced with the teens and eventually I started doing community performances. I actually danced with the moving company years ago on Bellevue College's campus.
Oh.
I danced for Edna. I met Kent Stevenson, and I
Hmm.
started becoming immersed in liturgical dance. And it became apparent that I needed to go back and get my degree in the arts and pursue that which God had put on my heart.
That is
And so
wonderful.
that is my journey. And that's why my mantra is dance is life, because it
Mhm.
truly saved my life. And I was in pain every day for years. And one day, really, I just realized my back was not hurting. And that was after I had been studying dance and focusing on my body for 2 years and realized that dance had provided the balance in my muscles, the strength in my abs and hips, and everything I needed to be whole again.
Wow.
So, yeah,
Well, you're
that is the real journey. And so I think that's one of the reasons why I want to share dance and share the arts, because it's my way of giving back,
hmm
being blessed to be able to do this and to impact people in this way.
absolutely. And I think what it also shows too is that if something happens to you, you just can't settle and say, okay, this is what the doctors say or whatever. But,
Oh,
you have got to dig deep inside of you and say, I know I can do this. God help me to do this. And
yes,
He will. But you got to
absolutely.
do the work sometimes. And sometimes it's really hard. Most of the time it is. Um,
Yes, yes. And part of my journey too is liturgical dance.
mm,
And I led the dance ministry at New Beginnings Christian Fellowship for
mhm.
about 11 years.
Oh,
And
wow.
that was a part of my healing as well, because you're consistently giving thanks. And I thought, if we can bring the excellence that we have dancing out in Fifth Avenue, right?
Mm.
We can bring that and offer that to God. Imagine what amazing things we can do. And we did, and we still do. So there are so many people that love gospel music and are just touched by the message, but we can enhance that message through movement and through dance. And so that is something that is always in my heart that I
Oh, I
continue
love
to do.
that. I love that because
Yes.
I agree with you 100%. And I know, and maybe we have a few minutes left that you might want to share some of the locations and dances that you have performed and companies, perhaps.
Yes. So I performed, man, throughout lots throughout the city. I've performed with the Intiman Theater, with I performed at
Oh,
the Paramount and Moore theaters. Yes,
wait, you are also a choreographer.
yes, I am a
What about
choreographer,
Black
and
Activity?
yes, that's right. So the Black Nativity is really an amazing story, because many years ago I performed in the Black Nativity, and it was a wonderful experience, and it was an introduction really into the arts community, and that was just such a treasured time. And so in, I guess, about 2 years ago, when the Black Nativity was relaunched through the Intiman Theater and with Valerie Curtis Newton as director, she gave me a call and invited me to choreograph for the Black Nativity. And I'd already done some work with her in the past. And that was an amazing full circle experience, especially because I had a connection with Cabby, and I had worked with him at the Black Nativity and outside of the Black Nativity. So again, that full circle that God put in my life happened. And I've been choreographing for the Black Nativity for about 2 years. And we were nominated for a choreography award
Oh,
and a production award, which we won. Valerie won, I think, best producer.
all right.
Um, and yeah, yeah. And you can find some of that information on my website. I don't want to misquote anything. But yes, I choreographed for the Black Nativity. I also choreographed for The Lion Tells His Tale,
Oh, I saw
which
that one.
yes, yes, I choreographed for The Lion Tells His Tale. And that is about Delbert's Delbert's journey. It's about his life journey um, through the founding of the his African American museum. It's a traveling museum,
Mhm. I
and yeah, and this production is called The Lion Tells His Tale, and I cannot remember the name right now, but definitely look it up. It is a wonderful, wonderful production, and we might have Delbert there with the
really
Traveling Museum.
okay.
Yes, we'll
Yeah,
find out. We're gonna put some good vibes out there that maybe he can make it.
mhm. Yeah,
Yeah, we would
Delbert and
love
I
to
go
have.
way back because when I was
Hmm.
involved with Festival Sonata, he was there, of course, and I saw him recently. Well, you were there too at the celebration for Dr. Mims, and so that was
Yes,
good
yes,
to see
yes.
him. But his name, for those that might be interested, is Delbert Richardson, and so he has quite a unique show, for a better word.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's really a
it's not really a
museum.
show; it's a museum. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
museum.
it's a traveling museum,
Yeah.
and through the museum, what Delbert does is he chronicles our history
Hmm.
from Africa all the way through now, making sure that uplifting all of the our journey, and the he goes through the travails that we had, but also through the successes and through history and through our achievements all the way to now. So it's just something that is amazing to see.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. We are just about out of time. My, this has gone fast. This has just been so great. I'm so glad you were able to come.
Yeah,
Um,
Brenda, we need to look up. I cannot believe that I don't remember um the name of this museum, but I cannot leave without us sharing Delbert's museum.
okay, well, I'm going to
Let's see.
do my little spiel while you're looking that up. Um,
Yes.
so, this is Brenda Charles Edwards, the host of Seniors Matter show. And that's Seniors Matter, by the way, with an exclamation mark. There have been people asking me about that, and it comes from Black Lives Matter and Seniors Matter. But this show isn't just about seniors, because seniors do a lot in the community. Like when mother and father are working, the grandparents are taking the kids to school and going to all the different meetings. But there's so many resources out in our community that people don't know about, and it's important that they hear it, and I want them to hear it here. So that's why I'm here. But anyway, I'm here on Fridays at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time, and I want to thank my my friend MC Class, aka Robert D. Bassett Jr. with Delano C. Baychester LLL. I know he's a mouthful. He's from Seattle. He's living in Atlanta now. The use of his music, Ragtime. Vania, did you find it?
Yes, I did.
Hey, go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, so I just want to say Delbert Richardson's Traveling American Museum is called Unspoken Truths. So
Yeah.
make sure that you check it out. And The Lion Tells His Tale will be back. And then remember, go to www.weinspirehumanity.org. Sign up. It's a free. I see you. We see you out there, and we want to celebrate your culture.
Thank you, Vania. I will talk with you later, my dear. I gotta go. The
Okay.
music's
All right.
playing. Take care,
Thank
honey.
you.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
everybody. Thank you for coming and viewing us and listening to us. Have a blessed weekend. Be safe and live your life like it's golden. Bye.